That's right, folks. We're here live video blogging from everyone's favorite In-N-Out Burger. A couple cats in the background eating their In-N-Out, as you can see. Pretty exciting. 18s had a very early morning. Had to get up at about 5:45. Got on the road about 6. We had a game at 7 a.m. At a high school up in the hills. Very beautiful place to play at. We played there before a couple years ago. I recognize it. We played LWC, Lodi Water Polo Club. It's Lodi, not sure what the pronunciation of the club is. They were about 13, 14 strong. Solid starting lineup. They had one or two big kids down in the middle. Game was not going our way for probably the first half. We were a little tired. I don't think we necessarily believed in ourselves for that first half. And then suddenly, we found the back of the net. We kind of had some of our 2 meters camp out in front of their goal. We started to score some goals, and we started to build a little bit of confidence. And suddenly we kind of realized, hey, maybe we can play with these guys. Ended up clawing back to, I think, about 5-8 by the end of the third quarter. And then obviously could not hold on. If you saw the final score, it ended up being 11-6. But we won the third quarter. Definitely built some confidence. We've been chipping away our first game. We obviously got blown out 17-2. Bettered that 16-6 in the next game against the Pittsburgh Aquatics team, and then LWC, we kind of closed the gap again. So we left there, went back to the hotel, had some breakfast, then we had a game at 11 o'clock against Colorado. It was good to see another team with kids that were not nearly as tan as every other team we played. Little jab there, but it's all right. Anyhow, watching them warm up, we knew it was a game we could compete in. I told the boys it was a game we could compete in. They did have a full bench. I said the biggest detractor to us would be, are we going to be able to get up and down the pool? And we played wonderful. Defensively, we realized very early on they had one guy, number 9 to be exact. He was a big bruiser. He had some decent moves down in set. So we started out in a pretty hard press. We moved away from that and just dropped from the point. So we pressed both wings, we pressed both flats, and we dropped from the actual point. And their guys walked in, either shot it, already shot over the goal, or tried to set it. So we were gobbling a lot of garbage up there. Offensively, we struggled to start. If you looked at the Twitter updates, I think we were winning 4-2 going into the fourth quarter. We had a lot of looks. But again, we struggled to finish in front of the net. We struggled to finish with a guy on our back. We struggled to finish when we're off angle at the goal. And so a lot of shots going right at the goalie. Okay, we're missing the goal altogether. So I felt like it probably should have been a little more secure in our hands by the fourth quarter, but it wasn't. And then we kind of took it to them in the fourth quarter, and I ended up winning the game. I think I think it was 8-2. So a quality win. It was a battle. It was a decent team. They had some decent quality players that we had to work against. Their goalie was decent. So offensively, it was a little stagnant. 2 meters needed to set a little bit deeper, setting kind of high. And our picks were working pretty good, and then defensively we need to be a lot more aware. Once that perimeter player steps in to take that shot that we were giving up, our flats need to just boom, they need to be already down the pool the minute he looks like he's ready to wind up and take it. 6 on 5, we scored 2 goals looking inside. Once we had Chris Kreinkamp going to the 2 spot, they realized how big he was, so they collapsed on him, which opened up the 3. I think Drury popped on that and scored. Then a little bit later, Chris went to the 2 again. He had inside water on 2 guys. We threw it up, lunged for the ball, got kind of tackled, so we drew a 5-meter. And so once again, when we look inside and we're confident enough to throw that ball inside, good things happen. So it was good to get a quality win here for the boys. Pretty excited. Came back to the hotel, hit In-N-Out. It's about 2:30, 2:45. I think we're going to go head to the 16 and unders game at 4:10, and then obviously we'll call it a night. So check back with us later today.